Alex, great to see you. Monday Night Football was pretty epic, wasn't it? How's it been in training since?
Yeah, the vibes are high. Everyone's, I don't think everyone got much sleep because everyone was still on a high. But yeah, we're all excited. We're using that as motivation to kick off for the rest of the season.
How do you celebrate after a game like that? So late, such a great winning goal as well.
How do you celebrate? We're enjoying the change rooms. Like, we play music for a bit, but we all know we have to go home. Next game's around the corner, so we can't celebrate too much. And that's the game. There's a lot of highs, a lot of lows, but you have to stay balanced and be ready for what's around the corner.
And I noticed on your Instagram you posted about King H.
King H, man. Yeah, it's a joke that we made in pre-season that he wanted to be Nigerian. So we've got like a little Nigerian traditional hat and shirt. But yeah, no, I'm so happy for him, man. He's deserved it.
Do you think he's underrated? Because every time he seems to play, he's unbelievable.
Of course, we always say, I feel like he's one of the best finishers in the team. Like, his left foot is such a wand, but obviously, I scored one with his left and then his shoulder. But yeah, no, he's just a great finisher.
Off the field, you've released a new single. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so I actually recorded that like a year ago with the two artists, M Brown and Speaks. Yeah, something we created like a year ago. We went to a studio, just had a little vibe, and then we decided to call it What's Love because everyone has a different perception of what love is. And yeah, that's how it came about.
What's your perception of love?
There's a lot of things I can say about love. The most, for me, the most important is unconditional love, which I get from my parents and my friends. Like, they will always love me no matter what I'm doing.
In the track, there's a lyric that says, I'm not going to sing it, but I mean, you might want to. 23 properties, 27 now, believe there ain't no stopping me. So you like your music and your properties as well?
Yeah, you can tell, I said it when I was 27. It was made a year ago. I'm now 28, so people like, you lied about your age. But yeah, I'm into properties. That's one way of I like to invest. So I don't just splash money on cars and watches. I like to invest in properties as well.
So how do you find the balance of football? I know you previously said you're a very busy man. Football, music, properties. You're a busy guy.
I'll be honest, with the properties, my dad helps me. I'm happy that my dad's able to help me. My uncle, JJ Okocha, was able to give my dad the blueprint. So ever since I turned pro, I've always been investing into properties and I'm not stopping.
What's it like having an uncle? It's such a legend because people and hear that name, and he was class, especially at Bolton, obviously.
Yeah, no, for me, it's not just what he does on the pitch, but off the pitch is what he's helped me a lot. Like the properties, giving me advice how to stay humble and what I should do. So it's great to have such a role model who was great at football, but also has a lot of wisdom to provide.
Talk about staying humble and kind of the focus on the football. What are your aims this season working under Marco?
So with the team, we want to achieve and go higher up the table. With the players we have, the performance we put in, just need to get the results. We would like to achieve something in Europe, like compete there. And then for me personally, I equaled like my best personal stat of goals. I want to improve that. Obviously last season I can have the excuse saying I was away at AFCON. This season there's no excuse, so hopefully I achieve better goals and assist ratio this season.
There's a strong former Arsenal contingent within the squad. Do you actually quite like that?
Yeah, it's nice because obviously we understand each other a lot. You could say me, Reece and Emile, we understand each other a lot. But the team, the cohesion, the chemistry has been very good right now. And right now the team's in a good place.
How important were you in bringing Emile Smith Rowe to Fulham?
I'm not his agent. I mean, he may have to sign me because he asked me how it's like. And I gave him the honest truth that you really enjoy your time here. Like, everyone's like a family, everyone fights for each other. And everyone will love the sort of person you are. Like, he's a humble person, humble player, works hard for the team. So I told him that, and the decision's up to him. He decided to come. Of course, it's up to him, his agent, his manager. But yeah, I gave him a little bit of an influence. Any
current Arsenal players you might have a word with at some point?
They have to come to me first, and then hopefully I get a commission. Yeah, nah. Any way that can help the team, whether it's ex-Arsenal players, anyone that's ready to help the team, I don't mind.
What do you see your role as for Fulham this season? Obviously, it's changed a little bit. There's a lot of talk online about where people think your best position is. What do you think it is?
I don't know. It changes every day. 1 minute I might say I'm a midfielder. 1 minute I might be a winger. So as the manager knows what's best for the team, he knows how to use my playing styles that works for the team. I'll probably just say I'm a creative player that likes to get goals and create chances for my teammates.
And what do you want to achieve with Fulham this season? Because obviously, following the win last night, other good results, it's going well, isn't it?
Yeah, it's going well. Like I said, we want to compete for Europe. We see the ability we have in training every day. We're just remaining consistent. But we feel like with the performance we're putting in, the results like yesterday, we'll definitely achieve that.
How was it scoring against Everton? Was that tough?
It was a tough one, I'm not going to lie. Of course, the feeling's always nice to score a goal, but I had to tame it. So, like, you can see that I'm smiling when I was celebrating, but I had to be respectful. I didn't fist pump or do anything mad, but I always have respect for Everton.
Away to Crystal Palace on Saturday, the games just keep coming. Is that a tough fixture for you, or is every game just difficult?
Every game's tough. Brentford was a West London derby. This is another London derby, so yeah, it's not easy. So it's not easy that sort of stadium. The fans feel like they're on the pitch, and of course they just got their first win, and we know it's not going to be easy. We'll analyse them and see their strengths and weaknesses and see how we can exploit them.
And just away from football again, I know you spoke about your other hobbies that you like. What else do you get up to? Because obviously you're a busy man, but there's plenty of time.
Yeah, I'm always doing something. Obviously, not everyone knows I'm into music. I like my fashion. So just started getting involved with YouTube. I meet up with other influencers. I spend time with my family, spend time with my dogs. There's a lot to me. It's something me and my friends say. We're human first. So before I'm a footballer or artist, I like to say I'm human first. I like to express and do anything that I enjoy.